Hey everybody, my name is TecToss and this is Let's Play Humankind. The map has a nice transparent black look to it, though we're gonna work on painting it a little more. Soon we'll have another city cap, but I'm not sure if I actually want to get one of these cities here. I'll actually want to assimilate those into Haojing, I think, because we have so much stability in Haojing that it can become quite large. Not sure if I want to like have a coastal city here or maybe distribute the territories and use our cap for something else. Yes, so that's the plan currently, though as usual these might change. Now let's see what we can do to exterminate. I really wonder how...
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. How the Mycenaeans are still alive. I mean, that is a bit weird, because I don't think they have territories anymore. But maybe there's like a grace period where they're able to maybe find a new home, and if they can, they'll be reinstated as a civilization. If not, they'll just be killed, or I don't know how that works. Something like that, probably. Alright, we'll station these guys here as a defense, and you can just be hanging out there. I'm not sure what to do with the scouts. We can soon upgrade them to, I think, scout riders, and probably will. Don't see a city in desperate need of any population, so for now I'll just use them to march around and uncover the last little bit of fog of war. And have these... Wasn't there some territory here that I didn't fully scout yet? Maybe up here. We'll have one hangout here, actually. Or is there a closer scout? No, I don't see anyone. You are... What are you doing? You were closer, actually, but why... You hang out here? Well, let's just join you up with these guys, I guess. First of all here. Okay. So that's our scouts accounted for. I think production queues we have dealt with. So we'll just... forward the game a little. Hydrology, there we go. And we're still breezing through the tech tree, so I don't see a necessity to actually get more industry, more, what you call, science quarters. A weave of iron and blood. In recognition of your elevated status on the world stage, a great artist has been accompanying you and your retinue as you travel the Empire and beyond. Now, many months later, the artist and their team have completed their great masterpiece, a brilliant tapestry that stretches the length of the palace. In its embroidered scenes are depicted great glories, marvelous cities, and the people's adulations of your rule. How should such a marvel best be used? We could hang it. It's going to give us cost reduction on units for 10 turns. I don't foresee us producing units, so that's out. It'll pull us away from... liberty towards authority too. So that's a little bit of stability. Nothing here, nothing there, okay. Divide is going to give us ferocious plus 1 combat strength for 10 turns, also not proving relevant. And 15 money on Haojing is not terribly relevant, but in terms of resources at least that's going to help us a little. But Maikini has a severe stability problem, though it will be fixed once we build this public fountain. Well, not fixed per se, but it's gonna be better. While we're here anyway, we could get... Do you have any rivers? +2... Yeah, there's some rivers. We could get that +2 food on rivers. And then we're gonna get the... Oh, +2 industry, we already have that. Yes, yes, we just researched it. Forest-wise, there's some forests. Yeah, if I was diligent about it, I'll go around and count the tiles, but you guys would be asleep by then. It looks like there's enough to justify this. +1 on forest and on woodland. And after that we'll see. I just don't want to build any more quarters with that low stability. We could go for Obelisk of the Gods, place a wonder in the face of the Nubians. Yeah, I think that might soon be a theme. We also want to place the Temple of Athena, of Artemis. But there's still much that I need in Fenghao. It feels like we have time. At least get the forge and the lumberyard. Maybe the other way around. Like 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have stability aplenty. +2 industry on river would also be very... Well, it would be helpful, not very helpful. That actually would be really helpful in Haojing, because we have plenty of river tiles. No, actually, not that many, but some. Yeah, but this one here helps more. Okay. Right, so we got another event here. We're gonna go for the Prosperous. We're gonna sell it. Idle army, yes, you can be idle right here where I have a little bit of a vision. Okay, just protect the borders a little. Okay, the rest of you move around, and that'll do it for the turn. We're making a decent bit of income, but we soon have to start producing some market quarters and build the relevant upgrades for them. But I feel, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, that industry is just absolute key always. There might be other ways to play. There might be, if you focused on money from the get-go, maybe you had a civilization with a little bit, or a culture rather, with a little bit more emphasis on money. I mean, we are merchants, technically, but we don't really have that that passive skill or that building that gives us a lot of money. More industrious type of merchant. So, but if you focused on money from an early point, you might have a buyout economy going, which, I mean, is maybe a way to play, but not the way we picked. We picked science-based and then roll that science advantage into an industry advantage, and then after that, the world's your oyster pretty much. Where was I? Yes, Haojing, everything's progressing here. We could buy out a couple of things. We have a buyout reduction. How we're doing in Nok? Nok's pretty slow. Don't want to buy out that though. Not really. Oh, look at you. You don't have a harbor yet. And here we have a +12 industry. And we do have stability to do that. I think we have even better... Yeah, we have even better industry tiles. But we also didn't build the forge yet. That's going to be a +13, 14, 15, right? Roughly. So we'll do it this way. Maybe even this way. And speed things up a little. I like it. Because Nok has good potential. It just needs a little help. Okay, move the armies along. And we have idle guys again. Now you will actually just scout here, and you guys can... Oh, we can't really see. So just go like there. Yeah, you can continue your road. What's the problem? Not problem. Ah, these neutral armies are really annoying the living you-know-what out of me. Really disturbing my army movements. But then again, it's not really worth focusing on killing them, and we could actually earn some military stars. We just need to destroy some units, and it would be... well, maybe when we have the elephants, it's easy enough. But the thing is, if you take over these cities, or if you defeat them in battle, you just occupy them, and then you have them, and I don't really want that. I mean, I can just buy them for a little influence. Trade expeditions. Yes, yes. We can now have naval transport rate. Must be no. Okay, cool. So we'll build a ship soon. And the Hittites have now picked the Huns. Whoever they are, wherever they are. Oh, Haojing is finished, and we have now 147 industry, which is somewhat respectable. We have built one harbor. We could build a second up here, which I think is good. It's going to give us more influence. Yes. We have 88 stability. Then we're going to be down to 78. We could use a little extra food on river tiles. There's plenty here that we didn't exploit yet. We could also use... Do we have market quarters yet? None. You know what though? I kind of want to get a ship going. Where's that? Hang on. The only constructible. Where's that one? Is that the one we researched? Sorry for being a confused person right now, but... Transport galley. That's the one we researched. Merchant ships are commandeered versus military transports. So why can't we build you again? 0 upkeep. Oh, okay, that's just an ability that... Okay, I see. So we can bring our units into the water now. We don't need a ship. I see. That's how it works. Okay, fine. Right, so we could build a ship here and just explore the coast, which I think is viable. Let's see how many coastlines we have.
It's pitiless. If you want to be counted among the winners, you must do better.
Yeah, I'm about to. There might be a land connection here, but this here is definitely promising, so we'll sneak in. It's maybe one ship. Like so. Does it cost us a population? It does. Okay, fine. Can you bring this down to 3? Actually, we'll leave it at 4 and just put more people in money. And find ourselves some nice places for market quarters. +6. Let's see how industry quarters do up here. Not so hot. Not so hot. I'll say industry will build over here. And this area we'll dedicate for market quarters. Maybe one here. And then fill out this area here roughly. So at least we have one city that is dedicated to gold production. Or at least does some gold production, let's say like that. I mean, we're not dedicated to it, but we'll at least have some. So... hang on, what do these bring? +3 per... Okay, so it doesn't matter if we join them. So we'll try and put one here. What if you cram an industry in here? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Okay. So we could start out here. We'll just lose the one food on the dry grass tiles. No biggie. And we could make use of this currently useless tile. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll have the ship built... I'll say after the Couton, however you pronounce this. We don't need schools yet. After that we'll get this one here. +1 money on market quarters per adjacent market quarter, +2 money on market quarters in general. That'll help us out. Maybe like so, roughly. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, everybody else is still busy. Another event. The language of bureaucracy. With multiple cultures and peoples, the empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. In some far-flung regions, complaints that the concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force the administrators across the land to speak a common tongue? It'll cost 100, but it's going to give us 40 for 10 turns, so a net 300. And it's going to move us nowhere, really. Yeah, we're going to force this. I mean, we'll pay 100 now and get net 300. Very easy math here. Unless I'm missing something, but... some spearmen. Sure, we'll just stay here and... scout? I guess maybe here and scout. And then we can just hang out there. Other guys move. We'll move out one transport here. That should be fine. And the other one actually can directly go here. And we can find some land there to adjoin, or maybe build an outpost and get another city. And we have an agrarian star. Nice. How are we doing in terms of stars? Agrarian, builder, and expansionist. Yeah, pretty fitting. It's going to be hard to get these merchant stars now. But we're going to get them, don't you worry. Fields of Plenty. So that's a new civic. +1 farmer slot, +1 trader slot on city or outpost per market quarter. Currently we need neither, but good to know. And Maikini has finished. We are still very low on stability. But we can do the aqueduct, so let's actually get that done first. Unless we have a +2 on river. Mountains, 1, 2, 3. There's some mountains here. Some stone fields. Alright, maybe it's 2 turns, maybe we'll do this one first. It won't cost stability and make everything else faster. Watermill industry on rivers. Yeah, kinda. Kinda works. Why these all take so long? It's very annoying. Okay, we want more industry here. Let's see. If we get plus on this -5, yeah, that's not really relevant. If we get a plus on river tiles, we might try and get some river tiles, I mean. But currently we have those forest tiles. So maybe we'll get these techs and then we'll see what's what. +2 on river tiles. +2 food on river. That'll make it a little easier with the decisions. And Feng Hao is now finished. We make way too many scientists actually. Make a decent bit of industry now. Let's see. Here, not many resources there. For some reason, I'm stuck with getting harbor tiles as market quarters. I don't really know how much sense that makes. Actually, this here makes much more sense because it's pretty much a dire wasteland that you could do nothing else on but trade, right? Yeah, so how about we get a couple market quarters here? Just the one. Let's see. We have enough food that we're still growing. +2 industry on rivers, though. Might also be worth it. We have a couple river tiles here. So let's get that. Switch it out. Oh man, so many things. But in my opinion, if I want the temple, I have to commit sooner or later. And we had a place for it in mind, which originally was here, because it needs to be on a forest town, right? Must be placed next to woodland or forest. Cannot be once in the world. Okay. I want to build this before all the good... before all the good wonders are picked. Must be placed on the forest tile. Will we ever build up here? What on earth is this? Oh, that's the outpost. We could place it there. What? Huh, this is a woodland tile. There's really nothing here. So we could place you next to a coast. Here or maybe up here, a bit protected. What else would we build here? Probably market quarters up here, because that really is a wasteland. But the same here. So there would be nice. We wouldn't lose 5 industry. So I'll place it here. Prominent on the coast. Get you in first though. Watermills and then the industry tile after that. Okay. Not the industry, the market quarters. And here we have our first unit in the water, which is great. Second one coming soon. Let's move you first. And of course you're gonna interfere, but hopefully not in a relevant way. They will already... Why can't you? Oh, you only have 2 movement points. Okay. Yeah, so we really need that boat. We won't really make any progress, any notable progress exploring our borders with that scout. And we cannot get this done in 2 turns. Hashtag sad. Why not? In 1 turn, I mean. Watermill's gonna be always 2 turns. Fine. Be that way. We have some market quarters queued up though. Yes, we do. Okay. Everything looking comfy and dandy, but we want to expand soon.
15 makers quarters. At this rate, the entire city is going to turn into an automaton.
Well, I don't mind that. You say it like it's a bad thing. The Mycenaeans have fallen, right. A brilliant civilization fell into ashes. Will it be remembered in the end? Not likely. They didn't achieve too much. Okay, so if we hang out in the water for 2 turns, we're gonna have a problem. On the deep water, rather. So, what's this? Oh, we can put cities on construction here. Mycenae might actually help. Because they have some serious construction output. Knock. Don't need scientists, told you. You gotta keep... Nope. We're gonna
With a
buy
first
you
ship,
out.
you can protect your interests far from home.
Yes.
And maybe redefine what those interests are.
And this one can now move a little further. Maybe we'll build 2 boats. Not quite sure. Craftsmanship researched. And a new star is born. Researched. Okay, we can go here. Nothing too great. At least we can scout the borders here, like so. Let's see. Rhetoric. The library is a nice soft way of helping our science production, because you just get per population. That's helpful. We could go about getting iron, but we don't yet have any tech that... Oh, we do. Artisan workshop. It's not that relevant, though. Don't need you yet. So I guess we'll just mop up here a little, get the fortification and the swordsman, because that's an upgrade for the warrior. And then maybe go for the mounted warfare. Yeah, never know where you can find enemies. And the horseman, I think, is the next upgrade for the scouts. And the war elephant is our ticket to success in case we have a war going. Myth and monsters. The Empire's reputation as an oasis of learning and knowledge grows. Together with the reigning peace, philosophers from faraway lands flock to your cities and exchange ideas. One has studied that great fiery visitors in the heavens that rises and sets without fail every day. They've proven the sun is an orb a vast distance from our world, and not a celestial god. Should you open your people's eyes to these new vistas? Get learning, +5 science. I would say yes, we open them to those vistas, because we are praying to the moon. Everybody knows the sun is not really of relevance, so we'll enlighten them. Get a little bit of extra science. Not that we need any. But... Hey, there's curiosities again. Don't mind if I get one. Why is it faster to do this than to go here and then there? Is that making any sense? Okay, we'll trust the AI, I guess. Good. So now we'll get this one, and then we'll have reason to build some money earning tech. Question is which ones though. Man, there's so much stuff that we couldn't get around to build yet. Charcoal kiln, I mean, is really easy way to improve our markers quarters, though we don't have the best connected markers quarter layout yet, and we don't have many of them. Mark will finish in a turn, my Hindi will finish in a turn. Yeah, actually Mycenae might help. Next turn, we're building the Temple of Artemis.
Not sure if I should congratulate you or burp and rub my belly.
Kind of cute that you get these little speeches upon... Let's do this maybe. There we go. 4 turns is much more reasonable. Get these little speeches upon reaching certain amounts of quarters, be it industrial or whatever else. And then maybe here we want a holy site. Somewhere close to our friends there. Maybe we'll also build that adjointed Feng Hao and Mycenae together. We'll see. We grow in 1 turn anyway, so we'll put you here. Nog is out of stuff to build. Well, we'll get a little extra influence. I mean, doesn't hurt to have it in bank, and it's just a turn. Mountains and stony fields. Yes, please, we have plenty of those. Industry on rivers. I'll take that too. We have a lot of those. Stability I'll need. We don't have a lot of that. And that's enough pre-planning. Here we have the Marcus Quarter. That's also enough pre-planning, because I'm not sure if I actually want to expand on that. Now, let's see. We have 80. Ooh. I'll take it. We'll skip a turn here. And then we'll bring it up to there. Oh no, don't tell me this is just a boring island. Don't tell me that. That doesn't look so promising. I thought it might be the new world. We'll find that out next episode, friends. This one is at an end. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you around for the next one. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.